Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're doing another episode of What the Hell Blade Is This? So get ready to name that blade. Stay tuned because That's right, I am Dave Shaves. Before we get started, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell icon for notifications. If you feel so inclined, follow me on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon at The Dave Shaves, and check out my website, thedaveshaves.com. All right, so today we are doing, as I mentioned, another video of what the hell blade is this? This is a Tatra Platinum. This is another one of those blades, just like the Vijons that I did a few weeks ago, that I'd never heard of. Again, I've been wet shaving for a while. I've only been doing the videos of Dave Shaves for about a little over a year now, but I've been wet shaving for a few years, probably going on about 5 years now. And I have never heard of these blades. And the box is very basic. It gives very little information. It says Tatra Platinum, premium stainless blades, and there's a picture of a generic blade. And on the back, there's something that says manufactured by Czech Blades SRO, made in the Czech Republic. I have never used a blade that was made in the Czech Republic. I've used Russian blades. In fact, one of my favorite blades in the world, Voskhod's, are Russian blades. I've never tried one made in the Czech Republic. So there's even a website, czechblades.cz, right there on the bottom. And there's fun little icons about how to discard properly, and apparently you're not supposed to use these blades for anybody ages 0 to 12. I should hope not. Who's shaving a baby? I mean, yeah, granted, 12-year-olds aren't babies, but there's a picture of a baby. Don't shave your babies. Weird. Okay. Anyway, so it's a blade that I've never heard of. If you know anything about these blades, put in the comments below. Just like you did with the Vijons. Let me know what you know about these blades. I got it from a viewer, and I don't know what to think of them. I mean, I'm hoping that because they're from the same area of the world, maybe they'll be similar to Russian blades. I'm probably wishful thinking, but we'll see. I don't really know. Anyway, that's what we're doing today, and we're going to pair that in a Gillette Fat Boy. Got it on number 3 from 1960. And we're going to be using my generic synthetic shave brush, which I have not moistened yet. We're going to go ahead and just pop in some water right now, since it really doesn't need to soak for long. It just needs to get a little moistness on it. And we're going to be using today, for our software, we're using Oleo Irving Park that I have a sample of. I've used it previously. I don't know that I've ever used it on video before, but I have used it previously. I like it. It's got a nice scent to it. There it is right there in my Vikings Chairman bowl. And then once that's all said and done, we're going to be finishing up with some Harry's post-shave balm with aloe. And then we're going to be splashing on some Old Bay original aftershave, which I think smells actually surprisingly similar to the soap at hand. So that'll be interesting to see. All right, so while we're waiting on the brush to soak slightly, let's just go ahead and open this box and just get one of these blades and put it in my Fatboy. Even on the sheath here, it says made in Czech Republic. It's nicely wrapped. It's got the blue wrapper here, and it's got the inner wrapper as well, the inner white wrapper as well. And then on the blade itself, as I try not to cut myself, it actually does say the name of the blade on there, which is good. Most generic blades don't, so I guess it's not really a generic blade, it's just one I haven't heard of. It does say Tatra right there, and it does say Platinum at the bottom, so it's good. I mean, I'm intrigued. Just pop it in there. Give the Fat Boy a close up. There it is, it's closed. I got it set on number 3. Just because I'm not sure what to expect from this blade. So we'll see. All right, let's see how my brush is doing. Brush is actually doing quite well. It is already pretty well soaked, so we'll just dip it in water a little bit more. We'll go ahead and start lathering up my Oleo Irving Park sample. Ooh, you can really smell it as you lather, and it seems to be pretty good. There's a lot of moisture in here, so the brush actually really didn't need much soaking at all. Should be plenty for it to thicken up though. Just got to keep going a bit. So it's very, very runny and frothy. I use that word a lot, frothy, to describe a loose lather. But that's what it is really, it's a frothy lather. Anyway, put in the comments below whether you know anything about this soap, what you think of this soap. I know all of you, or most of you, love the Fat Boy, but feel free to put your praise of the Fat Boy in there. And if you have any comments about the blades that I'm using, please put it in the comments below, because I really, really don't know what to think. I have no idea what to even expect from this blade. We are lathering up really nicely, though. Yeah, I don't know. It's wrapped pretty similar to the wrapping of the Vosgod. So, I mean, again, I don't know. It's from the same area of the country, or the same area of the world, but I don't know. That doesn't necessarily mean anything at all. But we'll see. Got a nice lather built up now, so we'll go ahead and just call that good. Get some more water running so I can splash it on my face. So let's just go ahead and get started. Hope y'all are doing well today. If you have anything going on in your lives, feel free to put it in the comments below. Let me know. Let me know what's going on, anything exciting. Let me know, how often do you guys try new blades as well? Like, is that something you do frequently? Those that watch this channel, you've heard me comment that I love trying new blades, which is why I started this series of what the hell blade is this? That, I thought it was fun. And the previous one, the Vijon, actually, that did very well on views. So I'm hoping this one will too. We'll see though. This Oleo Irving part did lather up nicely. It got a nice even lather. You know, one of the main things I love about this hobby, honestly, as funny as it is the shave brush. And first of all, not just because the shave brush is fun to use, but because it really evens out the lather. Like, it's something I always hate whenever I use a foam shave can, a can of foam shave cream. I hate that I always have to like put it on with my hands. It drives me nuts. I never know how much to use. And I never get quite a good lather. Whereas with the brush, I always get a nice, even lather going on. So that's good. That's one of my favorite things about this hobby. All right. Okay, so went a little shorter on the sideburn. Okay, not a big deal. Might have to shorten up the other side a bit. Then okay. I mean, it doesn't feel bad on my face. I mean, honestly, it's a very smooth shave, as you can tell. With the Fat Boy, I'm able to go with it being used in a Fat Boy, I should say. I'm able to go pretty good, pretty quick, just at a nice clip and pace, and it's not causing any irritation or anything. Now, I know usually after one side I'll stop and I'll test the shave, but I think I'm going to wait until the first pass is completely done. I think we are a little... I hate sideburns sometimes, but I think that's pretty good. They'll even out eventually. I need a haircut, getting a bit long around the sideburns, but... And for those at home that actually care, and I know a lot of you do, I do with the grain for my first pass always. I do have what appears to be a slight weeper down at the bottom, but I don't know necessarily what caused that. No other nicks or cuts or anything. Okay, so that's the first pass. Let's rinse off the razor. Let's rinse off the face. Let's see how we're doing. So let's start up top. The bottom, I never like to feel the bottom first because that's my problem area. I always have to go over that a few times in different directions. With the grain, never does it. But I can tell you that on top, with the grain passed, it actually very well. It's not the smoothest of shaves. So it's not the sharpest of blades. But it did a good first pass. It definitely did a good first pass. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. I do like the feeling of it. I mean, if I want to see how the next two passes do. And if I come out with a very smooth feeling shave, then I'll call this a win, because there are blades where I'll end up feeling raw right away, even though it's not a good pass. This was a great this was a good first pass. I don't want to say great. This was a good first pass. I've had first passes where I really didn't need 2 or 3, or where I could tell you I only needed 2. I'm definitely going to need 3, but it was a good first pass. It was definitely a good first pass, and I'm excited to see how the rest do. And for the second pass, I do a cross grain on top and an against on bottom. I just like getting in the habit of saying that again because I know some people do like hearing it. So every once in a while I'm going to throw that into my videos again like I did every video at the beginning when I first started. Okay. Second pass, very good. Yeah. It's going to be an average blade. It's not the best blade, but it's also not the worst blade. In terms of sharpness, smoothness, it's fantastic. I have to give it to it. It really is. No nicks, no cuts. No real irritation feeling, maybe slightly around the jawline. But that's it. As I throw soap all over the place. This video is going to be another one on the long side. A lot of my videos recently, I think that's because I'm just long-winded. I just love to talk. That's what it boils down to, is I just really love to talk. Okay, so let's see what the third pass does, shall we? And now we're doing against the grain on top and across the grain on bottom. And I know people vary their passes. They do whatever they want, but this is just how I do it. I know some people can't even go against grain, and some people can't go across on bottom. So, just depends on your skin. But it is doing pretty well. There's some feedback, but it's a smooth shave. So I'm really excited actually about this blade because it's very good. I mean, I don't know if excited is the right word, but I'm happy with it. There is a slight little something something right there. But that could be from a number of reasons. This area. Can never get a smooth shave on my neck. If I'm not careful, I'm going to end up with irritation. I can't blame it if I don't get a good shave on my neck. It's not really the blade. It takes a very sharp blade in order for me to get a really good shave on bottom. But that's actually pretty damn good. So let's rinse off, see how we feel finished up. Rinse out the razor and the blade. Okay. Going for some final remarks. Okay. So there are some areas that aren't great, like right here around the bottom of my goatee area, where my jaw meets my neck and where everything comes together at my goatee. That's always a rough area for me though. But as a whole, I'd say it's pretty good. It's not the best shave I've ever had. And honestly, based on the feeling of that blade, I could probably go ahead and dial the Fatboy up to a number 5 and be fine. So that's what I might do next time, is put it back in the Fatboy or put it into a Gillette Slim and dial it up. Or try it in one of my just overall more aggressive razors. Maybe a high setting on the Rockwell or put it in my Mula R41. But because I'm not feeling any irritation, or at least not much at all. So that's good. It doesn't eat up my skin, and it's leaving me feeling like a good shave. So I think overall it's great. I don't know that it's necessarily my favorite, and I don't know that it's quite as good as my Voskhod, but it's not bad. For a random blade, it's not bad at all. Again, if you have any information, maybe it's not random, but I have never heard of it. So if you have any information about it, put it in the comments below, let me know. It's not a bad blade, and if you know about it, let me know what you think of it. Do you think it's a good blade? Do you hate it? I mean, what do you know about it? So let's just go ahead and finish up. Like I said, this area here, I'm not loving, but that's my problem area. Every shave, it's like that. So I can't really fault it. It's just not that good. It's not the blade's fault though. I will say I'm not getting much burning at all from aftershave. So that's good. That is good. All right. So there you have it. Episode 2 in the books of What the Hell Blade Is This? Again, if you're interested, that blade is the Tatra blade. Give it a try. Let me know what you think if you can find it. I'm interested. I'm going to have a few more. I got a few more blades that I've never heard of, so I'll be interested in trying those out as well. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're watching this video and you have not yet, please hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, you like all my videos, hit that like button, give me a comment below. If you feel so inclined, hit me up on social media, Instagram, Twitter, @TheDaveShaves. Follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/TheDaveShaves. And again, if you feel so inclined, give me some love on Patreon, patreon.com/you guessed it, TheDaveShaves. And of course, hit me up on my website, TheDaveShaves.com. That said, of course, as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and keep shaving. I'll see you on the next video.